Working as intended.
This place is so boring now. Back to main story. Back to what? I think we're like level 26. Anyways, we're out over here because I didn't do the side quest over here. Might as well get that complete. I also spent some time and got the rank 3 hunts done, I think, on everyone. Yes, except for you. Anyways, the hottest of lunchboxes. Gigroon has good goods. Good goods need delivery. Gigroon busy. Hot lunchbox. Lunch for Tanga Tanga. Tanga Tonga. Alright. Where am I taking this? Taking this way out here. I wish I remembered where my main story is currently. I think it's probably still in the Shroud, right? I had shit happen with my computer, so it's been a month since I played this character. I'm too hungry to continue my research. Well, guess what I have for you? How did you... Thank you, friend. At last, I will be able to hear myself think over the growling of my stomach. I was so eager to come study the fossils and never gave any thought of how I'd take my meals. I have neither the time nor the materials to cook on my own, so the trading post has been a godsend. I'm always happy to be on the receiving end of a nice hot box lunch. Alright, thanks. I'll take your money. Oh, okay, and then you're going to send me off to do stuff. Tanga Tonga seeks help excavating fossils. I know it's no easy thing making your way out to where I am. I could use someone like you around here. Would you like to aid my excavation? I do what I can on my own, but I need someone to brave the more dangerous places, such as atop the bones themselves. Set out my place and see what fossils there are to be found. If possible, I prefer a variety of specimens. Alright, I guess I'm climbing up and getting some fossils. Where are these items hiding? Aha, I see one hiding there. Oblong fossil. Oh. I have to pick up 2, and they're both right here. There's more than 2, but you can just choose your own adventure. Oh, the round fossil. Never mind. There's no way back up there. They're gonna make me go all the way back down and around. Can I be sneaky, sneaky? I guess I can go pick these up as like minor. There's the round fossil. Guys, leave me alone. I have to punch you in the face and stun you. This guy's still angry at me. I don't want to jump down because of height damage. Alright, bye. Alright, back to you. Got your bones. Your fossil stuff. Let's have a look. Here you go. All sorts of bony shit. These are fine specimens. These long, narrow bones likely belong to some sort of giant sea creature devoured by Thalos. From the looks of it, I'd say it was about the size of an adult gubu. And this round fossil, I've developed theory that that is the shell of a parasitic organism. I found countless others like it concentrated near the remains. These are good finds, my friend. Both are testaments to the sheer enormity of Thalos. Now forgive me, we scholars tend to assume all know as much as our subject. We have no proof the remains that lie here are the Thalos. Indeed, whatever beast this was, what first came to be called that by virtue of its size alone. But I, for one, now dare to believe it may just... These bones are those of a divine serpent that brought life into this world. Okay. Do you have more chores for me? No? No more chores? Alright. This place is now choreless. I have no more quests. Found the quests. I like how the levels of this place quest is level 20. What was my story quest at? 24. Hello, time to move on. Buscaron has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. In the next dungeon, right? Hello! Hi, friends. It's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of your missing green friend. His name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest amongst the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the 1,000 Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. It was by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago either. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones, please help this one. This one needs help. Needs help to help Elder One. Poor Phrixio. Oh, Frix. Oh, sad. Hold your chocobos. Take a deep breath and tell us what's wrong. Went into Totorak. This one is worried. So very worried. The place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the 7 hells was he thinking entering that bloody death trap? Elder One had no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder One. Please, walking ones must help Elder One. Alright. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope of reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. Rescue mission! I will tend to her wounds. You now make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. And I'm going in. We'll see if Phrixio comes to no harm. Sure. Dungeon time. Out here to the dungeon. Please don't see me, guys. Bloiserat. What kind of name is Bloiserat? But the other seeds here, the dungeon known as 1,000 Miles to Rock has been placed under the control of the Sylph Elder is inside. Are you sure about this? How in 7 hells did he manage to sneak by? God struck me down for a purebine fool. You must find the Sylph Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Todorok is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you're ready. Alright, dungeon time. Alright, duty support. The only thing that's good for me is all crap. It's all like... all my food is pretty much crafting gathering. Alright, what kind of friends do we have here? A Marauder, Conjurer, and a Thaumaturge. Do we have classes that have AoE? You have AoE. Probably go with easy AoE. Alright, you guys. Sweet, another Lalafell. Let's do this. Haven't been here since they changed it from like months and months ago. I remember this place being a pain in the ass. The bosses used to like do this nasty poison, and back then you actually had to, I think, was Asuna cross class? I can't remember, but Asuna was like level 30, I think. Or no, I think, what is it, Scholar didn't learn Asuna until after the other class, so they actually heal to the poison instead of just dispelling it. Alright guys, let's go! What's this water-stained note? First spear ride, Todorok Expedition Notes 1. Dangerous fauna encountered upon drinking, calling as permission parameters. Expect to encounter more as we press deeper. Lore. Alright, tank, do your job. The Conjurer is casting stone, that's more than most people do. Can I make it to the next group here? They're not gonna follow along. Guys, I'm in trouble. Help me. Go tank. Press one button to win the game. Poison you guys and move along. Hurry up, guys. Catch up. Dark and foreboding place. I'm gonna explore this place for the lore. Any lore-like stuff here? I'm glad my Scion Marauder isn't like, oh, you pull your tank. Save me! Save me! Thanks for the cure. I have almost as many hit points as the tank. And quickly knock that one all the way from back here. The door opened. Extra rooms? Nothing in the extra rooms. Alright. Hello, boss. And he still poisons. Is that all he does, though? I feel like that's all he does. Come on, boss. You can do more than that. Now, this boss is easy. Level up! Water-stained note. Alright. Expedition Notes 2. Engage with sizable fiends, succeed in exterminating, but casualties mounting, must consider turning back if situation worsens. Wow, your group must have sucked if you had trouble on that boss. Look at all these poisons! Oh, Conjurer's using Asuna! Oh my god. He's so good at this game! Alright, you guys finished off that group. I'm gonna take a look inside here. Nothing in these rooms? No? Alright, just pass through. Treasure! Dungeon Seedling. This is a big shiny room. Too bad you can't beckon group members. Be like, come on, let's keep going. Keep up, people. Treasure. 4 enemies. AoE them. Knock them over. Open up. Thank you. There used to be things that push you through. I'm not even gonna run to the tank. I'm just gonna run circle these guys around these guys and AoE them. There used to be these things you have to find in order to, like, there's like 5 of them you have to find. Looks like it's just like, nope, just straight path. No hidden things over here. Speedy, speedy. More treasure. Will we have a good time in here? I might. That's another thing about running solo is like all the treasure is mine. Another one of these easy bosses. No, the poison! You can outrange the poison. Oh, extra enemies. Weak extra enemies. Oh, the poisons! See what happens if you stay too close. Although most bosses you want to stay close. Even as range, generally being close is like the best thing you can do. Treasure. Will he save me? Yes, he will save me. Good. I feel like that didn't do a lot of damage. And again, I think the line one's the weakest one. Still, best use for the LB is on trash. You'll get the most potency out of it. Anyways, forgot to check out these rooms. This place is so boring now. Whatever happened to neat treasure being in extra rooms? Anyway, next note. Expedition Notes 3. Dire mite infestation confirmed. Scores of eggs on verge are hatching. Beyond our means to deal with. Aborting mission. Subsequent parties beware. I think I'll be fine. Just AoE the everything. Peloton! Haha, only the Murata is faster. Can you handle this many enemies? Right, healer, let's see you do some healing. Oh, the tank's using some cooldowns. The problem with these extra guys, I don't think they use AoE really that much. So I chose to come here as a healer instead. They'd probably just end up single targeting everything. Mapping the realm done. You don't even get the old rooms with the poison eggs and everything that explode. This place is boring now. Hello. What's going on in here? Dynamite thingy? Stranger danger. Oh my god. How's it going, Shanks? The voice actor is the same as, what's his name? Shanks from One Piece. What's up, LAHA-BREAD? Oh, I think I don't have it set at Japan region, so I think his mouth is moving to the English. That's actually a thing in the opening cutscenes. This is also one of those cutscenes where it's just like, I'm gonna watch the cutscene, and the rest of the party's like, we're gonna pull the boss and kill it while you're watching the cutscene. Don't think, feel. Alright, fuck off and let me beat up your little minion. Bye. Alright, you guys done watching the cutscene too? Are you actually gonna do anything special like the actual... like the previous boring bosses? Silkscreen. That's right, get out of the way, good tank. What's up, ads? fleshy pot. Really, that's all you do? Someone's mad. Do you still do the tail thing? Yes, you do. The poison. Oh, the tail. Why are you guys standing in it? He was just like, I'll just heal through it. What's up, ads? Do not want your sticky web. And you did. And I reached level 30. Getting the shaft. I win! Hooray! More experience for swift first-time completion. What do they consider swift first-time completion? Also, new gear. Level 30 gear. Did it. I'm so good at this game. And I'm also level 31 as well, I think. Did I save the Elder? Where are you hiding? Hello! Not so fresh, but better than before. Sinister one is gone. Hello. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful to Walking One. This one is called Frixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Now going down memory lane. Alpha Squad reporting, sir. Nothing of note at Lark's call, sir. Return to Area 12, damn it all. Where is that accursed Akon hiding? What's up, Nero? How about Faro? We risk alerting the Gridanians of our presence. Is excellently, but us avoid unnecessary confrontation. I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. And what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a Sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what of the Sylphs we captured? A handful of them seem to be in reasonably good health when last I looked. Uh-oh. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their Akon. Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? Oh my god! So dark! It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. All mayhap it was kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Yeah, that's right. Fuck off, guys. Useless. We were so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? And that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Van Balser's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ah ha ha ha. That's probably not how he laughs, but I want to make him sound like an idiot. Frixio is spying on you. And those Walking Ones did for Noxia. This one is certain of it. This one fears that other Taken Ones also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced Walking Ones have black hearts, seek only to harm these ones. Walking Ones are not to be trusted. Now, don't be racist. Not all Walking Ones are alike. Teaching good lessons about different types of people. Does Walking One feel unwell? Sorry, I was busy spying on your memories. To search for you. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding, then this one owes Walking One a debt of gratitude. If Walking One has questions about Lord Ramuh, then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Sauce. When Walking One is ready, please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Alright. Do you know how to get out? Alright, new friend. Rescue mission complete. How much experience did I get? 40,000 plus 32,000 plus an extra 3,600. You need an Aether right here. I don't want to keep walking here. Anyways, all done. Tell me the Sylph Elder as well. Yes. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad Frixio didn't come to any harm. Oh, there I go, tempting fate. Run over to Little Sauce and secure us peace with the Sylphs before I build Sauce, huh? Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charline and the Twin Adder both. You've done Gridania great service this day, lass, and earned yourself a place to honor here at the Druthers in so doing. Be sure and come by whenever you feel like a drop of some fire water. Hooray! And another level. Alright, I can do these quests on a different class. Really? More side quests? Alright. He wants to deliver to the Sylphs. I guess I'm going there. Deliver this to the Sylphs of Little Sauce. This Azema Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them, till their strength is returned. We must lend them ours to keep the woods safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have the strength of the Sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the 12s would with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of hope that both Gridania and Sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Alright, now what do you want? Garlean. Oh, beat up some Garleans? It tells me you've come for a flagon of ale. All the better that. I just overheard some Garlean stragglers was seen at 12, so you know they're not like to be up to any good. Nothing more to gut those Imperial horsens myself, but you've got other duties, and it's mainly drinking, right? We're counting on you. Alright. Oh, here's where I spot it underneath the bridge. Danger zone. Oh, hang on. You ready to just bash the shit out of him? Sup, dude? That's right, get fucked. Meditate and level up. One more hiding on top of this rock. You wanna fight me too? I have an AoE. Dang it, enemies. I'm trying to do stuff here, leave me alone. Stun. Alright, easy enough. Is that all you needed me to do? Those Garlean dogs as swift and sure as I saw to my my duties, did ya? On behalf of Oldman, Buscaron, and my compatriots here, you have my gratitude. Alright. No flagon of meter, Garlean troublemaker. Honor around these premises is safe. Thanks. Well done. My level's too high, you guys can't see me anymore. Alright, we did it. Appreciate me. Gift from Walking One? Yes, here's your rose oil. Such a lovely scent. And Walking One, Busker, and Adventuring One are very kind. Many Walking Ones are scary, many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Hooray! Best friends. Alright, now what do you need me to do? Immense gratitude. She's there's Camuxio. Is that the only other quest here? Alright, I'll help you out. This one we should thank the Adventuring One. Adventuring One saved the Elder One. This one must ask for your first. Adventuring One, bring 3 bottles of fresh blood. Is morbid favor this one knows, but must have fresh blood from vile ones known as Jigas. Here, Adventuring One, take blood bottles. Use on almost dead vile ones to take fresh blood. Hello, and what do you need help with? You're gonna be less racist now? Hello, Elder One. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. Mission complete. The Walking Ones who aided Anorexia. This one is grateful. Pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Sinister one robed in black? What I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. Whens? You people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. It's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Honored One. Like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one, wishes Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did know how, so this one fled to all those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these one's ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers, but what about the abductions? A fine question. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramu. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, time reminder that the challenges posed by each primal is unique. Alright, thanks. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. And this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see to it that they're conveyed. Alright, back to Gridania now. But I have side quest here to do first. One of us wouldn't recognize reason but punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Fight, fight, fight. We're going back to Waking Sands. Bye. Alright, and while we see that, we should appreciate if you deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. And we humbly thank you for your time. Bye. Let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Oh, what's up? Oh, presents! This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of these ones' trust. More crystals! Alright, halfway done. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. As long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones. Stand lookout to the east. So here you can start seeing level, like, what, 45 to 50 enemies? Look out! And then, what, cutscene? Of me just taking a look around. I gotta find something spectacular. Touched Ones! They are tempered still in distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. Don't go and touch them, cuz level 40! At least the Ochus are. I think it's a bit much for me at level 29. Swollen Jigga. Whoa, here's the bottle! It's like I weakened it very quickly. Dang it, don't interrupt me. Dang it! Thank you. Alright, go swat it. Swat. Did it. Hunt targets. There, extra seals. Done your chores. Did Adventuring One bring blood from vile ones? Yes, I did. Here you go. This goes here and that there. Then stitch like this. Put that together. Hooray, garment. As a token of this one's thanks, these ones owe Adventuring One many, many thanks. Thanks, I'm just gonna sell that. Broadening horizons. Will I grant you passage through the White Wolf Gate? Alright, thanks. You have served Limsa so well, but I believe your greatest accomplishments are yet to come. It is with such large expectation that I will grant you passage beyond Gridania's own White Wolf Gate. Take this pass and show it to whatever the fuck that name is. Gird yourself well for the battles to come. I'm sure that news of your deeds will reach me again before long. Hello, Franchemontio. Hello, French. Only those who pass the gate past me travel through the White Wolf Gate. This is for your own good. The fearsome beasts there that lurk beyond would tear. I mean, I think I'd be pretty good in my level there. Don't have to go there yet, though. Alright. All done. Easy. Whoa, hello. Level 29 side quest. We'll be going there later anyways, so we can leave that one. Instead we'll come here and turn this in. Everything is successful. Here's letter of feelings. No desire, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. As long as the tempered ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. I'm overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and in the knowledge that they bear us ill no will, we may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. Hooray! Experience, now what? Appears to have more to say. More chores. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the elder seats here to no end, but owing to efforts she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reverse the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the Scions of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our peoples, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia, I guess. Am I heading back to Waking Sands? Hello! Alright, wasted no time in regaling me with the tale of your exploits. Thanks large part to you, the name of the one problem may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Hooray! Alright, now pray return to the Waking Sands. Alright. Back to the Waking Sands, but first... Can I rank up? I guess... I have to go... I'm not part of them, I have to go here for ranking up. What's going on here? A pup no longer. Alright. Your exploits of late have been talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff yourself too much, but I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you, so you're not the type of resting in Laura's name. The tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Alright, have you finished with the wolves then? Oh, PvP. It's proving ground of swords established by the Warriors Alliance, a place where most promising Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The wolves' den is found just off the shores of Lenosha. Ferry at the Morby dry docks and Lornosh will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Captain Burkoya, whatever that name is. I will let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. What's this other quest? Level 44. Alright, can I get a promotion? Yes, I can get a promotion. Hooray! And this is level 50. All these people here for Island Sanctuary. Alright, you the one I'm talking to? Yes. PvP. It's time to duel. Alright, this is where you learn about the dueling circle. Stay those first looking fists. I'm not ready for full contact sparring. You come to duel me then? My apologies. You have the look of a woman who enjoys the thrill of a fight, and I thought perhaps you'd come to challenge me. And for good reason, I might add. You see, the Maelstrom recently opened up a new sparring ground of sorts right here on the pier. Now we're just gonna go toe-to-toe without climbing down into the pit. I was all but certain you were just like everyone else, eager to earn a notch on your belt. I haven't the skill nor the courage to put up a fight, but you've the look of a woman who's weathered her fair share of battles. Perhaps you'd like to test your mettle in the ring? Not with me, of course. Cover's Overseas Arena's over there. Doubtless she'd be happy to tell you all about it. Just look at that frightful stare. Always on the lookout for fresh blood, or so they say. Hello. Another wolf pup. There's blood you're after, then you need it, and you need it quick. Might be you can slake your thirst here. Before you rush off to get bludgeoned, though, there's the rules to be learned. Alright. PvP stuff. Need to be level 30 to turn this in. Hello! I'm gonna call seeing your ugly mug around here. Rude? She said she was sending a new wolf to the den. Bah, more like the runt of the litter if you ask me. Rude! You barely have fangs for the honing. But I guess I'm feeling goddamn generous, so I'll throw you a bone. Start yourself off with crystalline conflict. Then training bouts are made special for reckless adventure types who can't tell sound strategy from a horse. I mean, that's true. Most people are idiots when you play with them. I still reckon it won't be midday before you run home, with tail between your legs, crying for your mum. We can have a word with Lieutenant Gungi's Lungi if you insist on giving it a go. Find him outside, assuming you can work up the nerve. And stand up straight, maggot. This ain't no place for the weak of spine. Dismissed. Rude. Also, thanks for the all those seals. PvP unlocked. Crystalline conflict unlocked. Anything else can unlock? No. And more stuff to open up here. You look like you're willing for fight, newcomer. Not that I blame you. Most everyone the captain sends my way is. You'll vent some of that pent-up rage in a match or 3 of crystalline conflict. It's the latest, greatest, and most exciting tactical training you'll find inside of the front lines. You may think me biased, given that I'm the one who came up with the rules, but nothing could be further from the truth. We received countless calls to add more strategic elements to our training skirmishes, you see, and I simply put the entirety of my considerable skill towards answering them. CC matches challenge you to maintain control over an all-important freight, which you must transport safely to a designated location amid the heat of battle. I've even designed special arenas replete with magic mechanisms to keep you on your toes. If that picture interests, my first recommendation is that you learn the rules of their entirety, lest you be pulverized the moment you step onto the field. But fear not, I am more than happy to discuss them anytime. Cutscene? So you're learning some rules? But no, CC is horrible. Okay, it can be fun, but like, I've gone matches where I'd go like 12, 13 matches where 3 of my team members immediately jump in, die, and then like start screaming at the team members, and they end the match with like less than 10k damage and healing done to themselves. Like, it can get really bad. Alright, so what am I doing here? It's like just an advertisement for crystalline conflict and that's it. 5v5 tactical skirmishes. Earning your wings, rival wings. Man, opening up all the PvP. Hello. People can be... You can get great teams in rival wings too, and you can get some absolute dog shit teams. Offers gobby hand lending for uplanders to better fighty play. Name your rival wings. Get into mechs, go kill stuff. Yeah, I've had lots of matches where like my group gets like mechs and then proceed to like die in those mechs immediately because they're like, oh, I'm in this I'm this big fat mech that's supposed to destroy the towers. I'd better sit there and blow steam on the enemies and then die and wonder, you know, why we're losing. It's like, because you're being a fucking idiot. Use Cruise Chaser to kill players and mechs. Use Oppressor to destroy, the structures. You can even Mammoth Rush. But a lot of people just go like, oh, I'm going to kill players because that's what we're supposed to do here. And then start yelling at everybody as to why, you know, it's like, why are we losing? You guys suck. You can tell how much I love PvP, right? Anyways, we're going to use one of these. And we'll go talk to the accountant. What's this? Braving new depths. What am I doing here? Hey, I'll venture you really expression one who seeks new battlegrounds on your bridging skills. Don't ask Nedrick how Nedrick knows he knows. The Sunken Temple of Karn. I will not hold it against you if you are not. The ruins only surfaced when the calamity split the ground asunder after all. Alright, isn't that like level 40? If you're keen to join them, why not make the journey to southern Thanalin and visit the temples for yourself? What with the many dangers that lurk within, the Myrtle Flames have close watch over the place, but a Lalafell by the name of Bibimu should be able to offer you passage. Level 35 quest. Hello, accountant. Hooray, welcome back. Did I really actually need to, like, sign in with the accountant? I'm home. Yes, it has been. Performance we cannot rightly claim, yet I'm well satisfied that Lord 11 will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. How fares the investigation? Thank credit is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. When you ask, but is Alice quite well? I feel as if I have scarcely seen her in recent days. She's being moody. She's chosen to work her own path, stubborn girl. Trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. FF5. Bye. Hello! Sup, dude? Nice jacket. Do they make them for men? I'm looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelves Wood. On your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you have done the Scions proud. Now we can strike Ramu from the list. So who's next? The Sags or Leviathan? The Lord of the World has not answered his minions' call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. The Sagan remain as aggressive as they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices for a time. For a time bears repeating, we can ill afford to fall complacent. As we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when next the primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. We shall hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed, so then, of all the known primals that have been, where are we going next? Garuda, who is the primal of the Ixal who lived near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many mobs to cover. Would there be a more efficient way to conduct our surveys? Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practical solution. Practicable solution. Where in the world are you, Chief? Search for Sid! One step at a time. Alright, where to next? Oh, break time? Bye, guys. Break time. You have something for me to do? Give me a job to do. I'm not taking a break. I had a break already. I'm good to go. The assholes took great pains to remain hidden. Must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities to investigate this LAHA-BREAD. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think. Uh-oh. What's going on with the accountant? Oh, hello. It's like, what's it doing way out here? This one finds walking one. What's up, Neuraxia? He's sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called Neuraxia. This one comes as a friend. Let these ones be friends. Okay. Oh my god, there's a Lalafell majority here. Alright, now what? Do I take a break or do I just... I need to go straight into the next mission? Just hanging out and resting? What's going on with you? My current investigation yields some curious results, and at present I'm pondering how best to proceed. Alright, can I turn to my quest now? Everything Tatsudu is as ready to express her fright as she has to express everything else. Not all of us are forged to the same steel as you, I'm afraid. But it takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me no end to see ours continue to grow. One by one, the people of Rosa begin to unite. Draw to the hope that shines within you. Darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the assholes' presence, but they have grown so brazen as to carry out their work in plain sight. Fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Alright, more Aetherite tickets. Thanks. Back from the wood. Alright, no break for me. Straight into the next one. Call him LAHA-BREAD, but we my raid group call him Laha a bunch of different things because of the way he spawns in Ultimate. I'm afraid there is no rest for the weary. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man in the essay known as LAHA-BREAD. This is an ideal moment to do so, while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the assholes, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that racks the realm. My fears prove to be reality. We must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier, I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is that we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with Flame Commander Swift to the Hall of Flames and Ula to inquire further. How you go about investigations after I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe. Okay. But when he spawns in Ultimate, when you have to use the limit break on him, he has a letter, because enemies in this game, when you're fighting multiple enemies, have letters after them. So we would call him, like, if he spawns with a D, we'd call him LAHA-BREAD. Spawns with a T, LAHA-BREAD. I don't need to do this quest yet. I can wait on that. Hello, Swift. I come on behalf of the Silence, of course. Yes, as we've already relayed to Lord Memphilia, there have been assigned to this rogue near about Eastern Thanor. Brassblade Station at Highbridge described him in detail when he alerted us to suspicious activity. I would point you to the witness, but I'm afraid he died not 2 days ago, slain by a marauding horde. Oh, that's horrible. But don't be too quick to spare. Being situated on trade route, Highbridge sees its fair share of travelers. Folk are always coming and going, and some among them may well have caught a glimpse of your target. You could do worse than to speak with a merchant named Hihi-Badu. The fellow's always starved for customers, and he's known to welcome your attention, whether or not you have the coin or the mind to spend it. First, let's come over here. Talk to this dude here. This appears to have caught the scent of something. The unmistakable smell of chocobo clings to your adventure. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Is your little bird battle trained? If not, you might consider seeking the advice of Lukalot over in Benpanch Meadows. Alright. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. And we'll talk to Lukalot. And you wish to have your chocobo trained in combat? Sure. Asking it to take hurts in your name is quite another. I will help train your chocobo, but on the promise that you will never unduly expose danger. Do you have my word? Sure. Need a bunch of greens. Guess what? I have some. Oh, I actually have to pick them. Alright, get some of that green. Alright, here you go. Here, hand over some of that green. Go straight to a delicacy. You've already noticed, but chocobos are highly fond of greens. They love the leafy vegetables so much, in fact, that they will completely forget their fears in the face of danger. Alright, and once called, it's up to you to direct its actions as you see fit. Alright, give your bird an order and it will act accordingly and do the best of its ability. This simply effective methodology was developed by the Four Temps family, one of the foremost houses in Ishgard. And that concludes your lesson. Of course, it is not enough to merely hear about a practice. One must venture forth and attempt it oneself. Somebody choke with a bunch of Geisel greens and together make your way to Sorrelhaven. The broods is that prowly area ought to be a suitable challenge for you and your companion. Put down 3 of them and return here. Alright. I recommend you keep an ample supply of that green on your personal times. Alright. Friends! I don't need your help. Bosom buddies. Ain't easy. Alright, it got me a companion friend. How did it feel? Was it not supremely reassuring fighting with your feathered companion? We made up for your shortcomings or build upon your strength. Indeed, there are countless ways the two of you might complement one another. Through some experimentation, you will come to find the approach that serves you best. Now, before I forget, one last parting gift, a saddlebag for your chocobo. Hooray! Extra space! Alright, chocobo saddlebag. Well done. Alright, now what do you have to discuss with me? It was the training of your avian mount. I cannot help but notice that there is some bias towards real-life combat. All battle and no bonding makes for a less noble bird. I see you already have a fine residence of your own. Why not build a stable for your chocobo? Closeness leads to fondness, and there are other perks. I could tell you those more if you wish. We of Ishgard have a snack for chocobo husbandry. You've forgotten more than Gridania will ever know, I fear. One great knack is to stable chocobos at one's residence and makes it possible to train and feed the birds. Something has to keep the stable meticulously clean and picked up. Perked up? Chocobos are cleanly creatures and easily distressed by slovenly housekeeping. Shall we get straight to it? Pick up every vegetable scrap littering the stables, if you please. Chores. Chores complete. There, clean. Here you go. Dispose of them. Fluffing their feathers in contentment. Alright, now I need a magic broom. You need to use those for proper cleaning, but that's for another time. There's more to stable care than simple cleaning. Fresh feed. Alright. Need to talk to this person. She's in charge of all cultivars maintained here for the chocobos. Go to her and beg a few greens and information from her. She will not stint you on either. Learning all this chocobo stuff. Some feed for your chocobo? Ah, you've come to the right place for it. It's been a warm spring. Try the cracker root. Many birds who would otherwise go off their feed cannot resist these luscious roots. We raise them with love as well as skill. Master Little likes to call that a knack. I've no quarrel with it. 'Tis a joy to grow, whether it be vegetables, chocobos, or the skill in one's hands. Why not try your own hand at growing vegetables? You say you have a house. A house must have a field. Food grown with your love and care. How could your bird not thrive eating feed such as this? Mayhap we are not what we eat, otherwise my father would be a codfish swim in butter. But the feed certainly makes chocobos. Aye, so sensitive is their nature that you can see the effect of our particular feed as clear as day. But I have to tell you about the main feeds. You are sure to be fascinated. Shall we retire speaking of the Geisel greens? Precious, luscious plants. You can summon and train your birds with these greens, but it's wonderful as Geisel greens are. They are hardly unique in being attuned to specific areas of chocobo's abilities. The art of raising a chocobo involves choosing a balance of these vegetables to feed your bird, thus creating a chocobo that is, well, just so. You're talking about changing their color. The best laid plans of wranglers are often frustrated by a picky eater, though. Do make sure you come to know each bird's likes and dislikes. They are no pieces of magic that bend to your will, but when a bird and woman grow together, why, you might discover something very special indeed. And you would do well to grow your own feed. May as well fight with the pine sword to raise a chocobo without a vegetable field on your own. Visit a store to buy the seeds, and remember, love and skill, there's the knack. I do go on, don't I? You came for a handful of feed and got an earful, but that's the way it is with us botanists. Take this fine specimen of a crack root to your sweet chocobo, and I wish you both the joy of it. Thank you. Show the gigantic cracker root to look a lot. Now we're able to collect some chocobo feed. Margolth is never stingy with her vegetables. Here you go, giant cracker root. Magnificent specimen. This will make the training all the more effective, I believe. We come to the 4th knack of chocobo training. Alright. Go and speak with her. She'll tell you much about... No. There's so much I have to learn. It's about skill points. Stable chocobo, you'll have to train this. Oh, that's about just getting experience, but you need to give him a treat straight after and not a moment later. What I do is to go pick up a choice bit of feed before I get the bird into training. The results vary as... Let's look roughly at the ebony stalls used to say. Around here, results depend on how clean the stables are, what treat you give, but as long as you love your chocobos, it's hard to muck it up. Well, now, got a fine root of cracker root on you already. That'll work a treat, no pun intended. Go on, start training little Leia there. Alright. Hello. It's a lot bigger than my chocobo. You feed little Leia the gigantic cracker root after her training. Happy chocobo. Done. Completely done, Venturer. You have some skill at this, I reckon. Some are made to train just that one bird, but you can handle any chocobo. Some venturers share a stable, you know. Might be you could care for birds other than your own. And you muck out the stables, that means you're helping raise the other venturers' birds as well as your own. Don't matter who did the mucking out, really. Those birds have been cared for, you see. They'll have to hold you for a while. I know you use pouring too much wine into a cup. You'd best return to the look-a-lot before his Ishgardian brain case starts imagining the worst. Am I done learning? I praise need from Kathal. Excellent, excellent. I have now taught you all an axiom you need to know this time, I believe. It's my hope that you will add a stable to your residence and there raise a chocobo to serve as your brave mount and trusted companion. How I long to meet that bird someday. I trust you will not disappoint me. Hooray! Cracker roots. And learn how to raise your chocobo. Chocobo raising now available. Alright, let's head out to Highbridge. We'll take the east exit. What's going on here with Go-Go Shoe? Research your Go-Go Shoe could use adventurers assistance to some bothersome buzzards. I can do that. Alright, we only have construction surface yet. It's clearly clear that they house countless untold secrets from the age of Belladia. Secrets which will remain forever hidden if something's not done about those accursed buzzards. Ever since they began nesting across the chasm, we have spent hours wiping their droppings off our tomes and doing more hours wiping the droppings off our tomes and doing research. Asking not to eradicate the entire species, the butters are clever birds, slave 4 or so, and I expect the rest of the flock will find somewhere else to roost. What do you need help with? Claudian. Mr. Claudian could use adventurers assistance in dispatching more some bothersome birds. Wait, am I not already doing that? Don't look down? For me half to death, but you must forgive me. I've been a bit restless of late with those winged nightmares swooping in from every direction, pecking and poking and pricking at me. Might as well pack up my instruments and go home, as I won't be getting an ounce of research done. If, however, a kind adventurer like yourself were to use these scarecrows to drive the birds away, it would be another story. What do you say? Alright. Doing more chores around here. What do you need? Helmer of Highbridge could use an adventurer's assistance with a hair-raising problem. You don't look like you'll have a hair-raising problem. Need you fetch 3 bottles of furball blood and do so with all haste. Where to find furball blood? From furbles. Is that a trick question? Alright, welcome to Highbridge. I can, whatever you seek, I can provide it. Probably. You're after a masked man? I'm not sure I have one of those in stock. Oh, you're after a masked man. Why didn't you say so sooner? Such an individual might have featured in one of the many rumors I've heard. If you linger a while, maybe you'll learn a thing or two. Alright. What do you need here? Need to find some LAHA-BREAD. In the order of not to begin excavating the ruins below, I had hopes that Highbridge would turn into a bustling hub of pilgrims. But thanks to the endless beastmen raids, folks are too afraid to come within a mile of here. I sold everything I owned to get my venture started, and I'm loath to keep up without making earnest effort to stake out. But if things keep going as they are, I'll be bankrupt before the moon is through. Whining won't do me any good, though. No, for my business to thrive, I need business. Speaking of which, perhaps you'd like to browse my wares. Spend a bit of coin to help a struggling merchant. The masked man? Bah, take your bloody... I'll take your bloody masked man. I know what I said before, but vague rumors are all I've got. If you want to know more about him, go and ask the other merchants. Fine, I will. Starting with this one. Multi-local merchant. I've heard tell the vast devil seems he's been appearing not only around Highbridge, but elsewhere around Thanalin, too. Seeing him convinced... Yeah, enough folk have reported seeing him to convince me that he's more than a figment of the imagination, but little's known about him otherwise. Absent-minded merchant on the trail of masked man. Yes, I have heard of him, but only in hushed tones and faint whispers. Said he wears a black hooded robe and looks right suspicious, and that's about all I can say, little though it is. This place is complex. A handmade scarecrow. There, 1 of 4. Talk to anybody inside this thing? No. Impassive merchant. Have you seen a masked man wearing a dark robe? No, I haven't, nor do I wish to. Business is bad enough without shady characters lurking about. Folk have been giving Highbridge a wide berth because of all the raids. None but the most devout pilgrims are willing to come here anymore. And then there's areas down here to go to. Put up more scarecrows. Wait, are the last 3 all down here? Yes, they were. Alright, you're sending me to do stuff across the bridge here? Judging by your expression, I take you didn't learn much of use. Look, I'm sorry for my rudeness earlier, it's just that things are tough for us merchants at the moment. Constant raids. I tend to put my own welfare first, like most of us do, but that doesn't mean I'm a bad person. I promise to keep an eye out for your masked man. If I see you or hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Alright, thanks. What else I need to do? He about that was surely. Well, that was quick. Why so confident? Because I saw him with my own 2 eyes. I was out in evening stroll, minding my own business, when I noticed a column of smoke rising from cliff over at Thal's Respite. Curious, I took myself there to find a masked man. Your masked man, I'm sure of it, standing by a fire. As of an answer, some kicker appeared soon after, and the group began talking at length. For those too far out of earshot to hear much of anything. After the group had dispersed, and Dad came to me. If you were to use this smoldering coal to start a fire, you might be able to arrange a similar meeting. It will be dangerous, I shouldn't doubt, but you've proven yourself more than a match for a pack of rats. So, what do you think? That's some sound, reliable information, if I do say so myself. Or with all the lingering about you've been doing, wouldn't you say? It's like, buy stuff from me now. Alright, I did your shit. Do not, don't look down. Now to head back down and return to my research. We're not, I'll be along any moment now. Be on your way, alright. Oh, more chores. Needs to secure additional resources. Research has finally gotten off the ground, so many discoveries to be made and ancient wonders to be restored, and yet I have only these 2 hands with which to do my work. If only convince the order of the potential significance of my work, perhaps they would be willing to dispatch aid. I have here a report of my findings thus far. Might you be so kind as to deliver to Kyozo at Thal's Respite? Really all want me to go there? Murder some birds first. Bully enemies. Here's your furball stuff. Alright, here you go. My friend, you're godsend. Now how'd it go? Ah, yes. Stir twice, a dash of spittle, shake twice more, and voila! Grab yourself a dollop and start spreading. My scalp cries out for this sucker. Oh, and do not try to miss a spot. Alright. Furball tonic. That tingles. I can already feel my pores opening. No time at all. I have flowing locks of foam long. Can't thank you enough, friend. With the sun beating down the way it does in these parts. Alright. Finish all the chores for Gogoshu as well. Free of savage peckings and buzzard droppings at last. I cannot thank you enough. Take pride in knowing that you helped make it possible. Alright. No more chores here. Head to the northeast for chores. Beat up some stuff here. Danger. Well, that wasn't that dangerous. We'll have other chores to do here. Turn it on thaumaturge. Get some extra experience. A most welcome surprise. I was prepared to wait months before that young one made any significant progress. Eventually back to the latter Balladian era and house the final resting place of Lalafuto IV himself. The historical implications of this research are beyond anything the Order had imagined. I must arrange for additional researchers and supplies to be sent to Highbridge immediately. And then more chores. Sister Kyokyozo of the Order of Nalthal seeks an adventure to slay creatures who are scaring away potential pilgrims to Thal's Respite. And it looks like I'm killing stuff. The past will welcome countless multitudes through these doors. Sadly, the growing presence of hostile beast tribes, savage creatures now deters many from making the pilgrimage. A shame, is it not? Perhaps you can come to aid. The most fearsome of the local fauna is the axebeak. Read within the flock, say by 4 birds or so. I do believe these halls would be far more approachable. Kill these. Swift cast. That's right, burn. Oh, slide cast. Escape. Back and forth, back and forth. Back so soon, were you able to find any clues leading to your black masked man? Yes, I did. I found this. The scroll, it bears a prayer to Ralgar the Destroyer. In case you're unfamiliar, Ralgar is the guardian of Ala Mhigo, which is currently under Garlean rule. It's highly uncommon for folks of other nations to revere him. I'd wager my last guild that your assailant was Ala Mhigan. It seems that this masked man of yours is very well connected. I must confess, the merchant in me envies such a diverse network of contacts. That selfsame merchant also senses danger ahead and darkness besides. Are you certain you'd rather not take things nice and slow here at Highbridge? Also, level up, level 30. That opens up the next set of hunts. He has a suggestion to help him with your investigation. The only bandit you had to run in with is somehow connected to your masked man of mystery, so it stands to reason that if you want to pick up the trail again, you should head towards Little Ala Mhigo over in southern Thanalan. Just so you know what to expect, the settlement is the favored destination for those refugees who couldn't, well, adapt to life in Ulda. The hearts of denizens are said to be as barren as the wasteland they live in, and for all intents and purposes, is a lawless place. Be prepared for a not-so-warm welcome. Now, I'm not certain how much a help she will be, but it just so happens I have a daughter who has, or relocated to Little Ala Mhigo. Her name is Hihira, and it shouldn't hurt to seek her out first. And while you have her attention, I'd be obliged if you could send my love. Not a day goes by that I don't think of her. Aw! I suppose then I'd hope that you would linger here a while, call some fiends, spend some coin, what have you, but something tells me you're destined for greater things. Wherever it is you end up, I wish you the best. Man, what a stand-up Lala fell. Alright, let's come back here after some bird murder. Venturing friend, traveling merchant, and his family just walked through our doors not moments ago. Each encounter is a blessing that would not have come to pass had those fearsome fowl continued to run rampant outside our house. For this, I thank you. Alright, any more chores? Yes, more chores. Deliver a missive to Highbridge. Alright, going all the way back. Alright, head to Highbridge of Highbridge. The Order wouldn't trust Highwind Skyways to establish regular flights between Highbridge and Ulda. Such flights would greatly ease the travels of pilgrims to Thal's respite, not to mention stimulate commerce in the area. It is for the latter reason that we believe Hihibaru and his fellow merchants will lend us their support. Go down, may the traders watch over your journey. Enemies! Murder! Oh my god, my chocobo's getting poisoned so much. Murder of fate, head back to the bridge. What's up, Hihibaru? I'm back already. Here, have this. Well, I'll be a petition for regular airship service between Highbridge and Ulda. Huh. The idea is so bloody brilliant, I'm right ashamed not to have thought of it myself. Business would simply go through the roof. I'll have my signature and deliver it to Highwind Skyway straight away. Now, if only someone would deal with those bloody... Alright. Am I done here? I'm done here. They're like, yeah, you gotta drive all the way down to here, but I'm like, no, I'm just gonna teleport. I've already been here. Alright, made it all the way down here. Who's the person? There she is. Hello, Hihira. Why, yes, Hihibaru is my father. He said, what? Wish I could be a better daughter for him. It's just that... I'm sorry, I shouldn't bother you with family matters. I'm grateful to you for delivering a message. Now then, what brings you here? A masked man? I'm afraid the description doesn't ring any bells, but one of the others here may have seen something. I recommend you first speak with Gundabald, the leader of the settlement. I must warn you, though, he wasn't exactly accommodating to outsiders. What's up, Gundabald? You need me to help out here? He's gonna get angry at me through the cutscene. State your business and be quick about it. Stop being rude. Why are you guys so rude? And why should I help you? I'll help you out, here. I struggle enough without having to answer the whim of every outsider. You are not welcome here. Be gone. Fine. What a dick. Alright, so what, you want me to help out here? T for 3. I guess I am helping out here. But I think I will do that next time. So I got my chocobo companion. I'm continuing. I'm at level 25 for the quest now, I think. Yes, level 25. Alright, so next time I'll keep on going through the story. Thanks for watching! Did you like this video? If you did, like it, leave a comment, and share it. You can click on the left button to subscribe, and the right button to watch more Lalafell adventures. Thanks for watching!